Hello everyone. Welcome to this space where we share incredible stories of people who made a difference in the world. Today, we're talking about Alvin York, a real-life hero whose story is worthy of a movie, and he actually has one. Get ready because I'm going to tell you 20 amazing facts about this man who went from being a humble farmer to becoming one of the most decorated soldiers of World War I. Stick around until the end because his story is full of surprising twists and lessons that still inspire us today. 20 amazing facts about Alvin York. 1. Born into extreme poverty, Alvin York grew up in a small log cabin in Pall Mall, Tennessee, as one of 11 children. His home was located in a remote area with limited economic opportunities. From a young age, Alvin worked on his family's farm and helped provide for them by hunting wild animals for food. His childhood was marked by constant struggles to meet basic needs. 2. An expert marksman from a young age. Despite the hardships, Alvin developed an extraordinary skill as a marksman. This ability arose from his need to hunt in order to feed his family. He spent hours in the woods with his rifle, perfecting his aim, a skill that would later become vital to his military career. 3. Struggles with drinking and violence. During his youth, York was known for his impulsive temper and frequent visits to local taverns. He often got into fights and was considered a troublemaker in his community. His life during this time was marked by chaos and a lack of direction. 4. A transformative religious conversion. In 1915, an event changed his life forever. After attending a Methodist church sermon, York decided to turn his life around. He quit drinking, fighting, and dedicated himself to Christian faith. This transformation led him to adopt a pacifist stance and commit to the principles of nonviolence. 5. Initial conscientious objection. When the United States entered World War I, Alvin was drafted into the Army in 1917. Due to his religious beliefs, he applied for conscientious objector status, stating that he could not participate in military activities. However, his request was denied, forcing York to confront a moral dilemma between his faith and patriotic duty. 6. Military training that changed his perspective. During his time in the Army, York's superiors quickly recognized his talent as a marksman. Although he initially struggled with the idea of killing, after long discussions with his officers and personal reflections, he concluded that defending his country was compatible with his faith. 7. The Battle of Meuse-Argonne. On October 8, 1918, Alvin York found himself on a mission with his unit during the Meuse-Argonne offensive. While attempting to neutralize a German machine gun position, his group was ambushed. York took command after several of his comrades were killed, showing exceptional leadership under pressure. 8. One man against a battalion. During the encounter, York used hunting tactics he had learned in his youth to outmaneuver and confuse the enemy soldiers. He moved quickly between positions and shot with lethal precision. In total, he killed more than 20 enemy soldiers and forced the surrender of 132 German soldiers, including several officers. 9. Recognized as a hero for his heroic actions on the battlefield, Alvin York was awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor. He also received the French Croix de Guerre and the Legion of Honor, along with several other international decorations, making him one of the most decorated soldiers of the war. 10. A reluctant hero. Despite his fame, York did not consider himself a hero. He often said he simply did what he had to do and that it was God who guided him on the battlefield. He never sought fame or recognition, which made his story even more inspiring. 11. The movie Sergeant York. In 1941, a movie based on his life titled Sergeant York was released, starring Gary Cooper. The film was a massive success and helped solidify York's image as a national hero. However, Alvin donated all the profits from the movie to charitable and educational causes. 12. Founder of a high school. Alvin York believed deeply in education as a way to improve people's lives. In 1926, he founded the Alvin C. York Institute in Tennessee, a school designed to provide educational opportunities to the youth in his rural community. 13. Commitment to his community. After the war, York returned to Tennessee, where he continued to help his community. He worked on various projects to improve living conditions in the region, including infrastructure and agricultural development programs. 14. Refusal of fame and fortune. York received numerous offers to exploit his fame, including proposals for public appearances, endorsements, and other commercial ventures. However, he always rejected them, stating that it would be immoral to profit from his wartime actions. 15. His role in World War II. Although no longer on active duty, York played an important role during World War II, promoting war bonds and supporting recruitment efforts. 16. Financial struggles. Despite his fame throughout his life, York faced financial difficulties, partly because he donated much of his income to charitable and community causes. Despite this, he never stopped working for the welfare of others. 17. Health problems. In his later years, York suffered multiple strokes that left him partially paralyzed. Despite these challenges, he remained a respected and admired figure. 18. Enduring recognitions. In Tennessee, monuments and parks were erected in his honor, including the Alvin C. York State Park, which preserves his home and farm as reminders of his legacy. 19. A life guided by principles. Alvin York always lived guided by his faith, sense of duty, and commitment to others. He often said that his success was not his own, but the result of God's will. 20. A symbol of humility and courage. Alvin York passed away on September 2, 1964, leaving behind a legacy of humility, bravery, and dedication to service. His story continues to inspire generations, not only as a war hero but as an example of integrity and altruism. And that's all for today, friends. I hope you enjoyed learning more about Alvin York, a true example of courage, humility, and service. If you liked this content, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss more inspiring stories like this one. Let me know in the comments below, what part of York's life did you find the most fascinating? I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for being here, take care, and I'll see you in the next episode. See you next time.